In this video, this next massive pattern will determine the fate of the crypto market. But the question is, what are we going to expect with this massive pattern? Stay tuned to know more. Hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabb's cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out daily technical analysis like this. So let's dive into this video and let's give you a quick recap of our previous analysis. So diba, the other day we were expecting somewhat of a bullish movement kasi nga meron tayong broadening falling wedge. At the same time, meron din tayong bullish divergence forming. That is an indicator of a bullish reversal which we saw play out exactly as predicted. And then kahapon, diba sabi natin, we have to monitor this bearish divergence forming kasi it's more likely na possible na mag-consolidate tayo above the 41.3k. And take a look at this, what is happening right now. Nag-play out yung ating bearish divergence but it did not consolidate. Ang nangyari is lalo tayo nag-decline. So we went down further with the Bitcoin price action dito sa ating early time frame. But as of the time being, I don't think na nagmamatter for the time being yung ating short term kasi look at this. I think right now, it's still too early to tell pa kung ano mangyayari ngayon following the early time frame kasi look at that. It's currently oversold pero wala tayong signs of a bullish or bearish trend reversal. So as of the time being, hindi mo na ako mag-expect ng move either ng upward or to the downside. So for now, we are going to wait for the next indicators to form before entering into any new trade. Kasi right now, for the very short term, wala tayong indicators na nagsasabi kung aakit na ba or bababa or nagsasabi na mag-sideways action. So sa ngayon, we have to wait this one out before entering into a new trade. Kasi yun nga, indecisive pa sa ngayon. Pero guys, ito yung gusto ko pag-usapan ngayon. Hindi yung short-term price action, but actually the bigger time frame. Kasi if you're going to look at the daily time frame, kasi right now we are forming this massive ascending triangle in the daily time frame. So in this case, this might be a very big move na we are going to expect in the coming weeks. Kasi look at this. This is seen in the daily time frame. And traditionally, an ascending triangle is a bullish pattern to the upside. But in some cases, in a bear trend or let's say in a bearish movement, this can be a continuation pattern to the downside if let's say we are not able to hold the support area. So right now, we have a 50-50 decisive move and take note, before we enter into any big trade, we have to wait for either a bullish or bearish breakout. So ganito yung mangyayari. If na-break natin yung ating $44,000 with buy volume dito, if nagkaroon tayo ng breakout dyan, then we are going to open a long position to the upside. Pero if let's see, ang nangyari is nagkaroon ng daily candle close above pero walang buy volume, then we have to evaluate for the time being kung ano ba pwede tingnan natin dito kasi that is not a good thing. Kasi if let's see nagkaroon tayo ng breakout pero walang buy volume, that can lead into a fake out. And we don't want that to happen. So we always want to wait for a confirmation before entering into any massive trade, especially with this type of breakout. And take note then, if ever na-break natin yung support, ito din yung kailangan tingnan, which is the $38,000, which is actually a support area. And take note, if na-break natin itong support, then we might actually go down. Pero remember, in order to confirm a breakdown, kailangan natin ng daily candle close with sell volume. So always remember, in order to confirm the move, kailangan natin ng candle close with volume in order for us to confirm the move. Kasi in cases, na if let's say this breaks to the downside, pero walang sell volume, then possible na mag-bounce tayo within certain support areas at pwede siya mag-lead into a fake out to the upside. So, as much as possible, volume is what we are going to need in order for us to confirm a move dito sa ating mga Bitcoin price action. And take note, ito din yung mga targets natin. Para makuha natin yung target, we are just going to get the height. Then, lagay natin siya sa possible point of breakout. And as you can see, it can actually give us around a target of $55,000. And $55,000 is actually a Fibonacci retracement area. If you're going to plot a Fibonacci retracement from the previous all-time high to the lowest low, as you can see, 55,000 is a Fibonacci golden pocket area, which is actually the 618 nito. So this is going to act as a pretty strong resistance area between the 50,000 up until the $55,000. So for the time being, if we are going to break bullish dito sa ating Fibonacci retracement, then 55,000 is a very crucial and strong resistance that we have to monitor with the Bitcoin price action. But if let's say we are going to break bearish, then of course we are just going to also get the height. Then ang magiging target natin is by getting the point of breakout. Then as you can see, 30,000 is going to be our target. And coincidentally, 30,000 is also the previous support area noong mga previous low natin kay Bitcoin. So as of the time being, ang lowest possible point na pwede natin tingnan, which is yung worst case scenario. And take note, Worst case scenario lang to if ever na mabreak natin yung support is the $30,600 US, which is yung previous low ni Bitcoin. So that is what we are going to monitor right now with the Bitcoin price action if we are going to play out within this area. Pero for the very short term, we have to wait this one out kasi pwede pa din tayo mag-consolidate within the support and resistance area. But for the time being, for the very short term, wala tayong clear signs kung ano mangyari ngayon for the very short term kasi wala pang indicators na nag-form. But as soon as mag-form tayo ng indicator, of course, gagawa natin siya ng video at bibigyan natin kayo ng update. Pero sa ngayon, wala pang indicator na nagsasabi kung ano mangyari dito. But we can expect some noises pa din within around the 38,000 up until the 39 or 40,000 US dollars. Anywhere within this area, dyan muna tayo mag-play out. But since wala pa indicators, abang-abang muna tayo before entering into any massive trade. Pero let's say guys, you want to long or short Bitcoin the moment na magkaroon tayo ng breakout dito, or if let's say, nag-breakdown si Bitcoin dito tapos gusto mo mag-buy the dip, I am actually buying more Bitcoin dito kay Bybit. And if you want to trade Bitcoin with the lowest fees possible, you can actually trade that here with Bybit. And if you want to claim bonus ito, just use my sign-up link na you can find in the description down below. So ayun yung update natin for the Bitcoin price action. We have to monitor this ascending triangle, and for the short term, abang-abang muna for a new indicator to form dito sa ating very short term kay Bitcoin price action. Now, let's talk about the altcoin market kasi diba, we were actually following this increasing Bitcoin dominance ascending channel. And as you can see, we have been playing that channel accurately, and right now we are starting to form a resistance within the previous resistance ni Bitcoin dominance dito sa ating ascending channel. And as you can see, we are actually declining, so this is indicating na altcoins are performing healthier, or they are actually performing better against Bitcoin. So despite of Bitcoin declining, this would indicate na as long as the dominance is declining while Bitcoin is declining, then altcoins is going to remain healthy. And with that being said, let's dive into the altcoin market. So as you can see, despite of the Bitcoin price declining, medyo okay pa naman yung itsura ni Ethereum sa ngayon. Hindi ganun kalalim yung kanyang pagbagsak dahil nga sa declining Bitcoin dominance. And that is the effect of a declining Bitcoin dominance habang nagda-decline si Bitcoin. Hindi ganun kalala yung pagdadump ng altcoin market natin. So as you can see, hindi masyadong apektado si Ethereum sa pagbagsak ni Bitcoin dahil nagda-decline si Bitcoin dominance. And diba, na-meet natin yung ating previous target dito kay Ethereum, which is yung 2.6K, which is yung ating target from this broadening falling wedge. And looking at this in the short term, wala din tayong clear indicator of a bullish or bearish trend reversal signal. Kasi look at this, it's still too early to tell. Wala pang indicators na nag-form. Pero if you're going to look at the 4-hour time frame, siguro let's try to look at the 4-hour. Pwede siguro nating sabihin na nag-start na tayo mag-form ng symmetric triangle. Kasi let's try to look at this in the 4-hour time frame. Or siguro let's use a cleaner chart. Gamit tayo na ibang chart na mas malinis. Let's use our coin-based chart. And as you can see, medyo malinis pa to. But if you're going to plot a resistance line, you can actually see na meron tayong resistance. And then you can also notice na meron din tayong support area. And we are starting to form a symmetric triangle within the 4-hour time frame. So in this case, this might be a very big opportunity dito kay Ethereum if we are going to play within this area. But if let's say magkaroon tayo na massive breakout, then we are just going to get the height of this symmetric triangle. And then in this case, if this breaks bullish, then we can actually see up until the $3,000 or siguro yung pinakang technical target ito would be the $3,700 which is actually the previous resistance to Ethereum dito. So as you can see, 3.7K is going to be a pretty strong resistance only if ma-break natin itong certain resistance na nag-form dito kay Ethereum. So only if ma-break natin to, then saka lang tayo mag-expect na movement to the upside kay Ethereum. Pero if na-break natin yung support, if let's say hindi natin na-hold itong support forming within the Ethereum price action, then similar thing sa ginawa natin kanina, just get the height, then lagyan natin siya sa possible point of breakout, then we can actually see up until the $2,000 kay Ethereum. But take note, not everything is confirmed, not unless makita tayo ng candle close with buy or sell volume in order for us to confirm the move. So right now, yun yung aking i-monitor dito kay Ethereum. And take note, this is within the bigger time frame. So hindi to mabilisan na movement. If you want to follow this patterns na pinapakita ko ngayon within the bigger time frame, you must remember na this will take time for us to play out kasi nga malaking time frame itong sinusundan natin. But for the very short term, wala pa tayong clear signs of a bullish or bearish trend reversal indicators kasi yun nga, it's still too early to tell pa kasi wala pa tayong indicators na nag-form with the Ethereum price action. So that is what I am currently monitoring with the Ethereum price action. And last but not least, let's talk about SLP. So as you can see, SLP is still moving sideways kasi yun nga, if you're going to look at the Bitcoin dominance, despite of Bitcoin declining, dahil nagde-decline si Bitcoin at the same time si dominance is declining, this is going to indicate that altcoin market is going to perform healthier. And as you can see, healthy pa din si SLP ngayon. It's actually moving sideways dahil nga sa ating declining Bitcoin dominance. So that's the effect of a declining Bitcoin dominance nagiging healthy altcoin market natin. So as of the time being, I'm still expecting more consolidation pa din dito kay SLP. If you're going to zoom out, we are still consolidating dito. And siguro if you're going to plot another resistance line dito, let's try to plot another resistance line dito kay SLP. I think nag-form tayo ng panibagong resistance area kay SLP. As you can see, we are starting to form a descending triangle dito kay SLP. So this could be an indicator na pwede tayong mag-expect na move, either a bullish or bearish target. Pero traditionally, a descending triangle is a bearish pattern to the downside. So if ma-break natin itong 0.173 US dollars or 0.173 cents, then we might see SLP go down further up until the 0.139 cents dito kay SLP. Only if we break bearish. Pero if we break bullish, if ma-break natin itong resistance, then our target dito for SLP is by getting the height. So similar then lagyan natin siya sa possible point of breakout during a bullish movement. But I think ang pinakamaganda tingnan dito would actually be the previous resistance, which is playing around the $0.0216 area or 0.0216 cents kay SLP. So right now, yun yung ako i-monitor with SLP. And if you're going to look at the RSI, hindi siya good buy, hindi rin siya good sell. So sa ngayon, walang indicator na nagsasabi na good buy or selling opportunity kay SLP. So for the time being, expect more consolidation unless magkaroon tayo dito ng breakout with the SLP price action dito sa ating descending triangle na nag-form both in the 4-hour time frame as well as in the hourly time frame. So ayun muna update natin for the SLP price action. So ayun muna update natin for the time being, guys. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. And if you want to see more contents like this, please subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next video and bye-bye for now.